Alright, shout out to Adsonline. We're going to look at round 2. This is the last round I'm looking at, though. With Arturias boxing. Let's see how he scored this fight, this round. Danny Jacobs versus Gennady Golovkin. Let's have a look. Here we go. So at 2 minutes 54 seconds in, we have Gennady Golovkin throwing a jab. So the guy loves jabs. And let's see. I see Danny Jacobs' face here. Let's see what happens. Yep, catches him, and he moves backwards. Right? 2:53 to go. All right, let's see. What do we have here? They begin. Not much going on. Is that jab. Alright. Did push Danny Jacobs back, so that is an effective jab. So Arturias Boxing and myself, we agree that Gennady Golovkin did hit Danny Jacobs there. Let's keep it rolling. Jacobs jabs to the body right there. That's at 2:20 something. Alright. So let's see if there's anything in between. I'm sure there's something in between. I'm sure somebody landed something. Golovkin, again, this is the double. You saw the double jab? Oh man, dude behaves like Costa Zoo, man, with that hand. But you notice that he threw the double jab and didn't even touch Jacobs, and that's what happened the last round too. Okay. You see, depth perception is everything. Nothing's happening so far. Golovkin's trying to get on the inside, but Jacobs is southpaw, if you haven't realized. He's southpaw right now. So that's confusing to Golovkin. They're both trying to get each other. They move to the center of the ring. Golovkin gave up. He's moving to the center of the ring with Jacobs. Ooh! Now Golovkin got out the way of that jab, that straight left. But still, it's something worth the while watching at. Now watching the head control by Golovkin as Jacobs is going to try and loop a shot right here. Okay, they go into a clinch. Golovkin pushes him off. Jacobs is like, what? There's that jab to the body. Alright, so Jacobs scores as well. So it's 1-all. That's the jab to the body we saw before. Right here. So it's 1 apiece. So I agree with Arturias Boxing there. Let's keep it going. There's that lead left. Definitely snapped his head back. So that's 2 to Daniel Jacobs. Jacobs is ahead. Let's see if we can get that somewhere here. But later on it will happen. There it is. He throws the lead left and then he ducks under the hook. Okay. So Jacobs is up by 1. I agree. Let's keep it going. Can't really see everything that happened there. Alright. Let's see. Let's see. He has Golovkin landing a lead right, I think it is. I just saw a lead left. I can't remember. So watch it here. It should be somewhere here. Here it is right here. I don't count that at all. That's not a shot. I'm not counting it. Alright, so Jacobs is up 2-1. Jacobs' head should at least move to the side. Golovkin, though, is going to rip to the body, but we can't see it. He throws, okay, he throws another. It was like a lead left he threw. But Jacobs basically didn't get hit by that. I didn't see it, at least. Let's move back and see it again. Hold on. Move it back so you guys can see. I want you to see for yourselves. I gotta wait a little bit. See, he caught him there with that left, but it's just a touch on the head. I'm not gonna count that. Here's the jab to the body. That was a scoring shot. And it's going to catch him with a straight left in a minute. That's a straight left right there. Alright, watch for the lead right. There it is. Straight down the nugget, but he actually missed. And he missed with the hook too. So, no, don't count it. So it's still 2-1 Daniel Jacobs, okay? Okay, this is at 2-0 whatever. Both guys miss. Both guys miss shots. Alright, so it's still 2-1. Alright, so let's keep it going. Jacobs using his size to push Golovkin back. He's taller. He's probably a little stronger than him. Try to get him with that lead left again. Didn't get him. Neither guy did anything there. Oh! Now he knocked down the jab to the body, but he did not knock down the jab to the head. Let's see it again. Good one though. He parried down the jab to the body, which was pretty clever. Watch it again. Gonna knock down the jab to the body, but he catches him with the jab to the head. That was not scored. I'm pretty sure Arturias Boxing did not score that. Yeah. So we had 153 and there's 1 something. So now we have it 3-1. Not much punches landed in this round. It's kind of slow pace. 3-1. Nothing happens there. Jacobs is able to get out of the line of punches and keep the respective distance he needs to. Nothing landed there. Nothing landed there. Oh! Now I'm not too sure if the jab to the body landed, but the jab to the head again did. He did the same thing. He feigned to the body and he came up top to the head. And obviously Golovkin's pushing backwards because of it. So you know what that is? That's 4-1. I'm not going to take 2 jabs. I'm just going to count 1. Again, you want to see it again? Because Arturias Boxing did not count this. He just skipped to the end. Watch it again. Oh, I think we missed it. I just played on. Let me go back here. Okay, we'll get to it. So it's 4-1, okay? Nice stuff by Golovkin with it. They tie up. He's able to slip all of that. Duck under it. For a tall guy, he really gets low, boy, Jacobs. Anyway, but watch what Golovkin does here. Alright, that was blocked. That was blocked. Jab to the body, up to the top. That's the shot that hit him. See, he feinted, he jabbed to the head, then he jabbed to the body, then he jabbed back up top to the head. And that's what pushed Golovkin back. That's 4-1. Let's keep it going. Golovkin only had 1 shot in this round so far. Wow, Jacobs really got him. Slow down the pace too. Again, Golovkin tried to come on the inside, but Jacobs just slipped him. He's going to warn him for the body. Yeah, he's going to warn him for that. Don't do that. Okay. We're not going to count none of them punches, even though they just touch his touch jabs. They ain't do nothing. See, he does so many things with the jab. Poked off the jab, and then he came back with the jab. Pushing back. Good block to the body there. Golovkin actually blocked that body shot. All right, that's not a, that you can't score that as a jab to the body. All right. Let me see if Arturias boxing scored that. That's not to be scored. Okay, that definitely is a jab right there by Arturias boxing. And then he caught him with a right to the body there. So you got, okay, you got them. Okay. All right. Okay. So let's see what's going on here. That's the jab right there. That scored. And then the right to the body. Okay, it's a small little right to the body, but he did score with the right to the body. So that's 2 punches there. That's 3 now to 4. Okay, we're 3 to 4. Okay, this is good. Nobody lands there. Nobody lands there. Alright, nobody lands there. 55 seconds. So let's just keep it moving here. Okay, so we have Gennady Golovkin 4-2. We have it 4-3 here. We have it the other way around. Let's keep it going. That was at, I don't know what seconds that was at. Now we had it at 41 seconds. So we're 55. Should be it here. Okay, Jacobs actually lands on Golovkin or not? Let me see. I don't think he landed. Obviously Golovkin didn't touch Jacobs there. But did Jacobs land on Golovkin? That's the question. I don't think so. The reaction of Golovkin told me everything I need to know. Oh, he did catch him. He did catch him. But Golovkin kind of snapped back from that. I'm not going to count it. So it's still 4-3. Looks like a good jab right there by Golovkin. Alright, let's see here. Okay. So Jacobs landed a shot, they saying. That's the shot I thought I saw. Catch him on the body there? Probably. Alright. That's round 2. So he has Golovkin at 6-4. We'll see. So coming back here again, let me just have a look at this. 47 seconds in. That was the shot, right? Then you want me to count with Jacobs. I think Golovkin snuck back from that, so I'm not going to count that. It's still 4-3. That looked like it hit him. Now he could have snapped back from that though. Hit the shoulder next. Nothing there. Nothing landed. Left hook did land by Jacobs. Left hook did land by Jacobs. Alright. At the end of the day, I'm still going to call it 4-3. Jab to the body. Gennady Golovkin looked like he parried it, but I'm not too sure. I'm going to count that one. Because look, Gennady Golovkin was in a defensive posture and he stays back. Okay? So that's 5-3. Made him really miss. Real bad. Send it to the ring again. It's a hook right there. Nothing really. There you go. That's a good solid shot right there. Alright, that's 5-4. That's a solid shot. Okay, we got some combinations going on here. That body shot was beautiful. The spleen shot by Golovkin was beautiful. I'm not too sure about the jab. I think the jab did push him back. That would be 5-all, huh? Let's see. That's the shot. That shot. The other shot, not so much. It was a blinder. So, definitely that's 5-4. I don't really see nothing really happen there. Okay, there's a left hook right there. That's good. That's 6-4. That's a good shot. They're both equal to the task there. That's beautiful. Jab. Alright, so like I said, Jacobs I thought won this round. I thought Jacobs won the round. 6-4. You could have given Jacobs an extra punch for the other thing and so on. The punch, which I said I didn't count that. There's a couple punches I didn't count with both Jacobs and Golovkin because I didn't think they were effective. So at the end of the day, 6-4 is what I got. Arturias boxers got 6-4 the other way. There you go. So you can see that, and I replayed certain punches so you guys could see what was effective and what wasn't really effective, right? Certain jabs are blinding jabs, and Golovkin gave him a blinding jab. He didn't care if it touched, and it wasn't effective for that. It was to block the right hook there to the body. It was a beautiful right hook to the Jacobs body, actually. But at the end of the day, like I said, Arturias boxing, he seems to count just about stuff that I wouldn't even consider significant punches. And some of them, he misses a lot of punches as well. You could see. Jacobs threw some combinations, and in the combination he was able to land a left hook. I didn't really look at the other parts of the combination. I think it was a little too long. Anyway, he tried first with a jab to the pit, then he tried to go from the jab to the pit to the spleen shot, which was blocked, and then he came over the top with the left hook, which scored. Okay. At the end of the day, though, I want to say that Arturias boxing, he's off, but he ain't that off. You know what I mean? This round, when you talk about effective shots landed, Danny Jacobs landed the more effective shots in this round, but it wasn't by much. You see what I'm saying? It wasn't by much. Okay? So, I can understand again why some people say round 2 could have gone to Jacobs, it could have gone to Golovkin. I dig it. I could dig it. It was kind of close. Even though I felt, just watching the round, you and I both watched, everybody basically watched this round, that Jacobs was controlling it more than Golovkin for this round, because he caused Golovkin to miss a lot. And on top of that, he also controlled the pace of the round. The round before, they landed like 8 and 9, 17 punches between them. They landed 17 punches. This round was only 10 punches. So that sort of tempo favors Jacobs, and that's why, that was another reason why I thought Jacobs won the round. So I effectively gave this round to Jacobs. I thought it was a clear Jacobs round, and I think all the evidence supports me on that. I don't know how he got 6 for Golovkin and 4 for Jacobs. I'm trying to remember how he got that. Some ticky-tack stuff or something he did. But at the end of the day, when we count it out, you can go ahead and review my video a number of times. You're going to realize that Jacobs won this round hands down. Clearly this was a Jacobs round. Okay, I thought that round 1 was a Golovkin round, even though it was a close round. I thought Golovkin won that round because I thought Golovkin, again, he controlled the tempo of that round. But round 2, definitely, I thought Jacobs controlled the tempo of that round. Okay? So, once again, I'm not disagreeing that it wasn't a close fight, but I will agree that the rounds I called initially, I see them the same way. Alright? On that note, but I can now give some credence to saying that I can see how somebody else could see it going to Golovkin, even though I can't really see how you can give round 2 to Golovkin, mainly because that's why I think it's a clear Jacobs round. Mainly because Jacobs did what he wanted to do in that ring, and Golovkin did less of what he wanted to do. Because Golovkin had ramped up the tempo to try and put more pressure on Jacobs, but he was kept on missing a lot, and then he had to respect Jacobs every time he came in. He would get either tagged, or Jacobs was able to maintain range on him. So I believe that round 2 was definitely a Jacobs round based on that information. But anyway, Adsonline39, I hope that this satisfies you. When you look at those sites that try to judge fights based off of what they think, I think Arturias boxing for round 1 was he leaned more towards Golovkin. I get it, but at the end of the day, he and I saw about the same amount of punches thrown, which is 17 punches. And more or less the differential wasn't that different. So if he gave that round to Golovkin, which I gave to Golovkin anyway, I think he and I were on the same page with that one. Round 2, on the other hand, I don't know how he got 6-4 for Golovkin. You know, I saw the punches that he took, but he ignored a lot of punches that Jacobs threw in the round. And I feel like he is misleading with his video because he's eliminated punches landed. That's why when you're doing a video, don't just highlight punches landed. When you want to go through a round, go through the entire round. Let everybody watch the entire round. Let them see the punches that actually were thrown and actually landed in the entire round. That way it gives a much better picture than trying to highlight little pieces. When I was making my point, my argument that Jacobs beat on Golovkin like a drum, I never said that he whooped Golovkin's ass, like he gave him an ass whooping, like he beat him down. I never said that. I just said that Golovkin's defense, when I said that he beat on Golovkin like a drum, I'm just saying he was able to land a lot of punches on Golovkin. That don't mean that he severely hurt Golovkin, or Golovkin was ever going to be stopped or something like that. That's not what I'm saying. Alright? So there's a difference between beating on a fighter, because the fighter is physically tough and they're in good they're in good physical shape, and beating down a fighter. I never said that Jacobs beat down Golovkin. Alright? I said he beat on him. And quite frankly, he did, as you will see. Round 2 is not anywhere evidence of what I'm talking about. If you go to round 6, you're going to see what I'm starting to say. You see, let the beatings begin. And he started to really whoop on Golovkin. He threw a whole bunch of combinations, and he started beating Golovkin to the punch. He beat Golovkin as Golovkin was coming in. He really beat on Golovkin. If he had started the fight like how he did in the 6th round and onwards, I think he'd have won this fight. I don't know if he'd have energy to beat on Golovkin like that, but because you're beating a guy and the guy still keeps coming. You know what I'm saying? So, but Golovkin got skills. Don't get me wrong. I think of Golovkin more like Costa Zoo. He don't move his head that much, but he got a nice kind of way how he times his jab, how he keeps that jabbing arm circulating in the air and stuff. You know, that was another thing I thought that Jacobs didn't do enough good work on. We know Golovkin hooks to the body a lot, right? I ain't too slow for Jacobs to really hook him. Jacobs should have worked Golovkin's body early. He should have waited for Golovkin to throw the jab and then punish him underneath the jabbing arm. Even though Golovkin got a good enough defensive speed to get that hand back in position after he throws the jab. So, but it was a good fight. It was a good fight. So that's my judgment on Arturias boxing. I think Arturias boxing, he leaves out punches, and sometimes he counts punches that are not effective punches, which judges don't count. They don't count ticky-tack punches, right? They think of punches which are rangefinders or point punches. They think of those punches as serving the purpose of establishing range. They don't think of them as clean, effective punching. And there's a difference between that and just touching a guy. Okay? So you guys need to know that. Alright, on that note, you guys have a great one.